Well, good damn afternoon, American. Jericho Green here with you once again. Get over to click on become a member of JerichoGreen.net. Now, here's some shit that you never like to see. Something I never thought I would see. But former mega gigantic superstar, as big as you can get on the planet Earth, Britney Spears, had the shit slapped out of her the other day by San Antonio Spurs security. I know. Britney Spears slapped by San Antonio Spurs security. What? Explain that. And don't worry, I'll put a link in the description box to an article you can check out with video of the whole thing. They released the security footage. So what happened is Britney Spears, it looked like I don't know if they were in the arena or what, like another part of the arena. It looked like a mall or something like that. And Britney runs up behind this kid, Victor, something. He has a long, like, African last name, but he might be a rookie or something. Looks very young. And he's well over 7 feet tall, so he really stuck out. And so there's a group of people around him, people who are fans, security. And she runs up behind him and grabs him. And he even says, first you see the footage, regular speed. They show you slow motion, and then there's an interview with the kid after that, and he's explaining what happened from his point of view. And he said someone came up behind him and grabbed him, and that's when the security went like this. Like, the security didn't turn and look. That's Britney Spears. Fuck her. Leave Britney alone. It wasn't like that. It was somebody's grabbing my client, the person I'm supposed to be protecting. Get off of that. Neutralize the threat. But what happened was he got her hands off, but his hand kept going, and he slapped the taste out of Britney Spears' mouth. Now, when you first read this Britney Spears slap, you think, why would somebody slap Britney Spears like that? Because I was talking about this earlier in my live. She was very controversial. She got a little crazy as the limelight kind of dimmed on her, but she's nothing controversial. She didn't hurt anybody. No Britney Spears driving drunk or no crazy shit like that. She's pretty cool. She's a pretty clean superstar. And in her day, I would say 99 to, maybe the first 5, 6, 7, 8 years of the 2000s, no one's star burned brighter. Britney Spears was everywhere. And so in her time, she was huge. But if it were her time, if it were the early 2000s, she probably would have had a crowd. She definitely would have had a crowd around her bigger than his. And this never would have happened. But no matter who you are, and I'm sure this was a real back down to earth moment. I'm sure the gravity of where she is now in her stardom really hit her, because homeboy reached back and said, "Pow!" and slapped sparks out of her cheeks. And it was fucked up, to see, it fucked up to see Britney Spears get slapped. But you have to learn, you can't just go up behind people and grab them. I know you're a star and all that shit, or you still are. Britney Spears is very, very famous. But you don't go up behind people and grab them. It's not like he would think, it's not like you're a family member of his and, one of those videos where they're coming home from Iraq or some shit to surprise him. It wasn't nothing like that. As far as security was concerned, you were some crazy ass fan running up and grabbing him. You could have been stabbing him for all he knows. You could have been shanking this kid for all he knows. So he just reached back, I'm sure, to knock her arms away. We ended up slapping the shit out of her. And the kid says in the video, he said, security told us, don't stop when fans come around, because if you stop, it'll create a crowd and that can be a problem. So just keep moving. So he didn't even see her. His back was turned completely to her the entire time. He didn't see anything. He probably didn't even know that somebody got slapped until somebody was like, "Oh shit, did you see this?" and showed it to him. His back was completely turned. I think the security guard did the right thing. I don't got time to fucking, let's see who's this. Oh shit, you're 90s, early 2000s. You ain't got time for that shit. You're an aggressive fan. You touched him. It's a wrap. Now, also, something I think is very funny about this is, unintentionally, I'm sure, this puts the final death knell in the coffin of racism in America. It's over. It's fucking over. I don't want to hear it anymore. Stop talking about it. It's dead. Okay, because we just witnessed an HD 1080p. Is there anything higher than 1080p? Is there a 1090p? Whatever. In high definition, we just witnessed a black man, a black man, slap the absolute shit out of a white woman. And isn't it Britney Spears from Louisiana somewhere down there? So she's really white. He fucking sparked her ass. Nothing happened. No, whatever white man, what the fuck, who were around, they didn't tackle him and beat him to death and string him up or something like that. Because remember, we are being hunted. It's dangerous to be a black man in America. Oh, let that be a black person. If that was a white woman, all that kind of shit. Well, here you go. It wasn't a lie. It wasn't a story she made up. A black man struck my face. We all saw it. So where's the tall tree with a strong branch? That's what they tell us. Whose name do they love to invoke when some low-level misdemeanor, ain't shit, borderline might be racist shit happens? Whose name do they invoke? Emmett Till. That is their go-to. In the world of race baiting and race pimping and constantly stirring up shit, constantly having a grievance, your get out of jail free card, your crossing free parking and getting that money that's under the board if you played like I did growing up, is Emmett Till. Emmett Till lost his life because a white woman lied about him making an aggressive move at her. We saw this, right? We're stuck in the 50s. The needle hasn't moved. It's the fucking same. It's even more dangerous now. Can't remember what stupid fucking celebrity said that. It's more dangerous now. So why isn't that black security guard dead? Why isn't it like the dude in Blazing Saddles? I sure would appreciate it if you could find it in your heart to hang him by his neck until he's dead. Where is that? It don't matter what the fuck happened, man. You don't ever put your filthy black hands on the beautiful ivory skin of a white woman. We'll kill your ass every time, boy. I security guard my ass. I don't care who you guard, that big, tall, colored sumbitch. I don't give a fuck who he is. You put your black hands, I can't even look at you, boy. You put your black hands on that beautiful, flawless skin of a white woman. You gotta die, boy. Hey, doing your job, my ass. You're black, she's white, you're fucking dead, brother. Where was that? Where is that? It only happened a couple days ago. There's still time. How long you gotta wait before you can kill one of them niggers for touching a white woman? You got at least 30 days, don't you? I don't know. According to them, according to the left, according to everybody, media outlets, government, everybody, every woke company, we are still stuck in it. We are still marred in 1952. You know, when you step in the mud and there's so much suction created that you pull your foot out and it's just your socked foot, your shoe is still stuck in the mud. That's us in 1952. The needle has not moved. The only thing that is different is we got rid of Jim Crow. But according to Sloppy Joe, according to that pudding brain son of a bitch, this is Jim Crow 2.0, the new and improved. This is what do you call it? Jim Eagle. So if we're living in Jim Eagle, which is some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard, but that's what he said, we're living in Jim Eagle, so it's even worse. Do you imagine what would happen if multiple witnesses, if 25 people witnessed a black man slapping the taste out of a famous white woman? So, since this is Jim Crow 2.0, this is Jim Eagle. Jim Eagle! Then they should have fucking electrocuted him. They should have put him in an electric chair, burned him, shot him, hung him, drowned him. Should have been all of the above. Right? You guys tell me. I'll meet you in the comment section. You tell me, am I tripping? What am I missing? They should have strung halftime right there in the basketball game. Should have hung that some bitch in front of the whole daggum crowd. I saw the footage. We don't need no fucking trial. I seen it on my phone right there, you son bitch. You struck that white woman. Oh no. See you in the comments, people. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.